Hello, in this video we are installing MySQL community version. So let's search MySQL community download. This is the website to download various MySQL softwares. On this page you can download various community software products. There are many software standalone applications you can download and install. For now, we are going to install MySQL Server and MySQL Workbench. You can download them separately using these links, or you can download installer for the Windows, which includes the server and workbench and other tools. So once we click this installer, here we can select version for MySQL installer and operating system. Since I'm using the Windows 11 64-bit, so I'm leaving this option selected. If we have better internet connection, then we can download this web community installer. Otherwise, we can download offline installer. For example, if we want to install this MySQL on the another PC which won't have any internet connection, so in this case you can download this MySQL installer community. So let's download the offline installer. So here another web page is appeared. So we are going to just download this installer. So depending on your internet connection, MySQL installer takes some time. So we have successfully downloaded the installer. So let's double click on it to start the installation process. Here we are going to install MySQL Server and Workbench. So I'm going to select the custom software installation. When we select the custom software installation, we need to add the MySQL Server from this list. I'm going to also adding the MySQL Workbench for the installation. In this option, you can install the documentation as well as samples and examples. For now, we will only download the documentation. Press next button to install these various options. This installation will take some time. Using this details button, you can see the progress of software installation. Now our software installation progress is complete. So press next button. So once our software is installed, we need to configure the MySQL server. Since we are using this PC as a development computer, let's leave this option as it is. Otherwise, you can select the dedicated server computer. This is the recommended authentication method to log in into MySQL server. So let's leave that option as it is. So here we need to provide the root password for MySQL server. So simply for now, I'm going to type root as a password. Along with that, we are going to add one user for the testing purpose. Now we have added admin as a user. So press the next button to proceed the installation setup. Again, you need to press next button with these options. Press execute button to configure the MySQL server. Now our MySQL server is configured. Press the finish button, MySQL Workbench will be open. Here you can find the local instance with the username root. If you don't have this option, you can add the root user using this connection. So I'm going to name this connection as root @localhost, and then I will press this test button as a password for the root user. So now our connection is successful. So press OK button and you need to press OK button again. So here you can see the new connection is added. So let's press on this button. So we can see here are different schemas. This is how we have successfully installed the MySQL server and MySQL Workbench. Now I will show you how to install the standalone application. So for example, in this page, we have different standalone applications. So I'm going to install this MySQL ODBC connector. Currently, we are going to install MySQL ODBC connector using MSI installer. So click on this download button to download that ODBC connector. Once it is downloaded, you can double click on it to start the installation progress. So press next button, accept the terms, press next button. Here we are customizing this ODBC connector. So press the custom installation. Press the next button. Now let's test ODBC connector. So here we can search ODBC. Once you type ODBC in search bar, you will see there are two ODBC data sources. One is 32-bit and one is 64-bit. Since we install the 32-bit version of this ODBC connector, so we need to use this ODBC data sources 32-bit. Once we open this, we need to select this user DSN or system DSN tab and press the add button. So here you need to scroll down to find the MySQL ODBC ANSI driver. Click on it and press the finish button. It will show another dialog to test the connection. So here I'm going to name this data source name as ABC. Since we are using the local server, so simply you can type the local host. So I'm going to give the address 127.0.0.1, which is the local host address. Since our MySQL username is root and password is also root, so I'm going to enter that. Here you can see the test button. So using this test button, you can check your ODBC connection. So our connection is successful. Sometimes we need to access MySQL server from the command prompt. So let's open the command prompt and type MySQL server with the option version. So we are going to test whether MySQL server is available. If you see this error, then you need to add one path into environment variable. To add that path, search for environment variable and select this environment variable button. Here, select the path and then press the edit button and add the new path. For this, I'm going to navigate this folder and copy this path and paste that path here and press the OK button. So now we successfully added the path into environment variable. So now again open the command prompt and type the same command. Here our command is successfully run. So this is how we successfully install the MySQL Server community version. Thank you.